Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to chapter 3.1 of X-Men Future Shock. That is going to be our monthly Cavalier EQ for this month, and the nodes are going to be quite a few here, so let's get right into it. So the first one is going to be antagonistic. So every time a mutant attacker is going to knock down an opponent, he's going to get unblockable buff on him, and that unblockable buff will be for 2 seconds plus 2 seconds for every buff you have on your attacker. So champions like with high buffs, for example Magneto, for example Colossus, Storm Pyramid X, as well as Gambit work really well here. Next one is going to be Reckless Abandon. So every time you hit the opponent while you are unblockable, you're going to gain a Fury that will increase your damage by 35%, and you can have 10 stacks of that, so that will be 350% extra damage. Then there's Roll with the Punches. So this works like Limber unless you have an active buff on you. So every time you stun an opponent, the stun duration is reduced by 20%. On the next one, unless you have some armor buffs on you or any other kind of buffs. And the last one is Achilles Heel. So all the damage taken by the defender is reduced by 20% unless it's an unblockable attack, heavy attack, or a special attack. Total going to be 6 parts on this quest, and we're going to attempt the easy part, that is going to end with Blade. Now the first fight is going to be against the Venom the Duck, and I'm gonna bring in Apocalypse. I am using Cable Synergy, so I have 4 charges right away. Now Apocalypse also works really well here because of his passive prowess and extra damage on his special attacks. So you can use him, and you can use his Horseman ability with somebody like Colossus, somebody like Magneto, even Archangel, and you can use all these kind of champions. So the Horseman ability works really well for all of this mutant quest. So you can even use it for the boss. I have one takedown against a Domino with a Colossus, some more on that later. So yeah guys, that's about it with this. Just whenever you will knock down an opponent, you will get an unblockable on you. I cannot show this on this fight because I just wanted to get 4 charges on Apocalypse. The next fight I will do with Colossus, and you can see that how this node works and how you can gain the Furies. Start with Venom the Duck and So this next fight is against a She-Hulk. Now already have 5 stacks of armor because of having mutants on my team, and as soon as I knock her down, I get an unblockable buff. Now you will notice it's quite long because for every buff I have on me, the duration of unblockable is increased by 2 seconds, and within the unblockable when I'm hitting the opponent, you will see that I've stacked up a lot of Furies. And just like that, Colossus just goes mad for this quest. It's using SP2, and that big damage will really kill off the opponents very quick. And if you add a Horseman ability to Colossus, he goes much more crazier, and this quest can become very fast and very simple. Something similar you can do with the Storm Pyramid X as well. You can do with Gambit as well. You can do it with Magneto as well. Pretty much any mutant that has easy access to a lot of buffs can do this quest really quick. And the boss is going to be Domino. Now she is arguably the worst boss of this Cavalier EQ, so we will discuss her in detail at the boss fight. So see you there guys. And the boss fight is going to be against a Domino who has foresight, so if you do intercepts you will get some extra bonus damage, but be careful about that because you have evasive maneuvers, so whenever you will knock down the opponent, she will get a evade charge that she will evade, but you can go around it. You can just go in with a dash attack and you will know that it will evade, so you can go around it. And there's also going to be flux dispersal, so whenever you use a basic attack there, she is going to get a flux charge that will reduce the incoming damage, and at 20 flux charges there she will take no damage, so you have to throw a heavy hit. So once you throw a heavy hit, you will knock her down. The evasive maneuvers will get in place, and if you try to go in for a intercept to get foresight, that might be evaded and she will retaliate. Combine that with her own abilities. When she gets lucky and everything, she can be evading a lot and she can get very annoying. One way to deal with it is to bring in a champion that can apply shock with light them up, because whenever she is shocked, she is not going to evade or auto block. In her case, it's going to be evade. Now I would suggest you highly to bring in only tech champions, because they can never be unlucky, and tech champions with shock will work really great. The first option that you see on the top right is going to be a Guardian. Guardian works really well because Domino will reduce the ability accuracy for Guardian, and because of that Guardian will apply a permanent shock on her, so she will not evade at all, and you can do it a very easy and simple fight. And the option that you see on the top left is going to be Colossus. Now I know he is on Horseman's energy right now, but that is not needed. You only need Colossus with Omega Red, and the more armor you stacks with parry and heavy, the more heavier critical you can do. So all you need to do is to stay a little back, just use your heavies, and once you have an SP2, just throw an SP2 with the heavy, and all those big crits will bring it out really quick. It might get a little close. I'm not playing perfect in here, but you can also use Colossus with Omega Red synergy. Next one, you will notice there is an also Ultron. Now Ultron is also really well works really well because he is a tech champion, and secondly he also gets regen when he goes below 50 and 25%, and all of those bleeds also work really well, and those degens against Domino. Now this gameplay is submitted by Exterminator. Thank you, man, for helping me out here for this video. I do not have a leveled up Ultron. And the last fight is going to be with the Ghillie 2099. Now I took the wrong path when I was going to record Ghillie 2099. I took Plague Mind, but if you're gonna play, don't take Plague Mind. Try to go for a path there. You can use an SP3 and get 100 hit charges before you go into the Domino fight. If you already have 100 hits built up, this is going to be a much faster, much easier fight with Ghillie 29, and naturally you will use your heavy attacks to remove the flux dispersal charges that will give you combo shield. You will notice I mess up a lot of times in this fight, but still my combo doesn't go away because I am using the heavy attacks to have that combo shield on me. And also because I have class advantage and Domino is a mutant champion, even if I miss a hit and I get hit by her, I go invisible, and the combo shield protects my combo. And yeah guys, and even if I go down to 15% health, I will heal right back up. So Ghillie 29 has a lot of counters and a lot of defense mechanisms that can go through Domino's kit as well. So yeah guys, again, try to bring in a Ghillie 2099 who is already at 100 hits. Use an SP3 before you end the fight and this fight will be much smoother and much faster. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you find this content helpful. If you did guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications, and also leave a comment down below. All of that really helps me out a lot, and consider joining the channel with memberships. That will also help me out as a content creator. And apart from that guys, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.